If you don't do this before 2025 ends, you're not just delaying success, you're guaranteeing that next year looks exactly like the last one. Most people think they have time. That's the biggest lie you're telling yourself right now. You think 2025 is far away. You think 12 months is plenty. But if you look back at the last 12 months of your life, ask yourself one honest question. How much actually changed? Not how much you planned to change, not how much you talked about, but how much actually moved the needle. And for most people, the answer is almost nothing. And that's why I'm telling you this. If you don't do this before the end of 2025, you're going to be in the exact same place. Same income, same frustrations, same excuses, just older and more tired. The truth is simple. Your life changes the moment you stop negotiating with your own comfort. You know exactly what you should be doing. You have the idea, you have the dream, you have the moment of inspiration, and then you kill it. You suffocate it under procrastination. You bury it under fear. You water it with doubt, and then at the end you call it fate. You say things like, maybe it wasn't meant for me. 2026 will be my year, but the future doesn't respond to hope. It responds to behavior. Before the end of 2025, you need to pick one thing. One thing that, if you became obsessed with it, would change everything. Not 10 things, not a bucket list, not some complicated morning routine. One clear outcome, the thing that scares you, the thing you keep postponing, the thing that you know deep down would shift your life if you finally committed to it. That's what you need to attack like your life depends on it, because it does. People overestimate inspiration and underestimate consistency. They think motivation is supposed to carry them. They think clarity magically arrives. They wait for the perfect moment, when money is right, when mindset is right, when fear is gone. But that moment never comes. You win when you act before you're ready. You take the step even when your hands are shaking. You commit even when your voice trembles. That's how confidence is built. The reps create the belief, not the other way around. Look at anyone who actually changed their life. They didn't do it because they had a perfect plan. They did it because they finally got tired of being average, tired of being behind, tired of watching everyone else move while they stayed stuck. And what did they do? They made one decision and doubled down. They outworked everyone. They out-focused everyone. They moved without permission. Success is not complicated. You either do the work or you don't. Before 2025 ends, you need to eliminate the biggest anchor in your life. For some people, it's a person. For some, it's a habit. For some, it's a belief they're married to, like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not ready, or I might fail. Let me tell you something, you will fail, and that's the good news. Failure is the tuition for mastery. It's the initiation fee for success. You don't get to skip it. If you're trying to avoid failure, what you're actually avoiding is winning. You need to make 2025 the year you stop pretending you're confused. You are not confused. You know exactly what needs to happen. The problem is you don't want to pay the price. You want the reward but not the sacrifice. You want the lifestyle without the discipline. You want the result without the repetition. And life doesn't work that way. You can lie to everyone else, but your bank account, your body, your business, they don't lie. They are the scoreboard for your choices. So here's the challenge. Pick the thing you want to make impossible to fail. Make it the thing you think about when you wake up. Make it the thing you work on when you're tired. Make it the thing you build even when nobody claps. People won't understand you at first. They'll call you obsessed. They'll say you're doing too much. But let me tell you something. Obsessed is what the loser calls the winner before the winner wins. And once you win, the same people will ask you how you did it. You need to spend the rest of 2025 rejecting average. Average is convenient. Average is familiar. Average is easy, and average will destroy you because it feels safe. Comfort ruins more dreams than failure ever will. You're not in danger of dying. You're in danger of staying the same, and that should scare you far more. Every day you delay, you strengthen the chains that hold you back. Momentum goes both ways. You can build momentum toward greatness or momentum toward regret. And regret is the heaviest thing a human can carry. It's the weight of the things you knew you could have done but never did. Don't let 2025 be another year you look back on and say, I wasted it. Imagine 1 year from now, imagine waking up and realizing you actually did it. You stuck to the work, you ignored the distractions, you outlasted the doubt, you made one decision and kept making it every day. Imagine the confidence that gives you, imagine the freedom, imagine the life you get to live because you finally stopped waiting. What I'm telling you is this: before the end of 2025, build the identity of a person who follows through, because once you become that person, everything else becomes possible. Nobody can stop someone who refuses to stop. Not the economy, not competition, not circumstances, not luck. The clock is already running. You don't need more time. You need more urgency. You don't need more motivation. You need more repetition. You don't need permission. You need commitment. So pick your thing. Get obsessed, get uncomfortable, and spend the rest of 2025 proving to yourself that you can do it. Because the only thing worse than starting late is not starting at all.